Thanks for tuning in to Chats with your Self-Worth BFF. This is your host, Mikaela Filar, where we are here to skyrocket your self-worth, heal your shit, and take your power back. Welcome to the chat. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to be chatting with you about how I lost weight without even trying. So we'll just start from the beginning here. I've been on a healing journey for a little over 2 years now. And over the past 6 months, I've really dove into the deep end of this work. And what I mean by that is self-worth work, self-love, healing traumas, peeling back the onion, figuring out what is holding me back, what I'm holding on to that I didn't necessarily know or think that was holding me back, that I'm holding on to all these, past traumatic events that are affecting me to this day. Sometimes we forget that a lot of the things that we've been through in life are still impacting us to this day. And we let that get to us and we let it hold us back. So when I started my self-healing journey and self-worth journey and mastering the art of self-worth and self-love, and I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. But I'm so happy that I decided to jump into this because it has been such a transformational journey. And as I've mentioned before, when you decide to take the responsibility for your life and change the narrative of your life and stop playing the victim game, like it feels like sometimes your entire life can just blow up. And that's necessarily, we necessarily start off thinking like that's a terrible thing and our life is going to shit and blah, 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 these things. But the reality is that it's actually, you're purging all of the things that are no longer serving you, and it's about to get really fucking good. And that is like the silver lining that you just want to hold on to this entire time. But when I am saying that I have been on this healing journey and I'm just trying to become the highest, best possible version of myself, get into the highest divine alignment that I can possibly be in. And when I say getting into my highest divine alignment, what that means is living in a state of alignment with your highest self, with the divine energy of the universe. It involves living in a way that is true to your authentic self, following your passions and purpose, and making choices based on your inner guidance and intuition. Living in your highest divine alignment also involves cultivating a deep sense of gratitude, compassion, and love for yourself and others. It means recognizing that you are a divine being with unlimited potential and that you have a unique contribution to make to this world. When you're in your highest divine alignment, you experience a sense of inner peace, joy, and fulfillment. You feel connected to something greater than yourself, and you're able to manifest your highest potential and create a positive impact on the world. Like, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to work towards that? So when I stepped into this healing journey of mine and I started to really listen to my intuition and to follow that inner voice, that inner knowing of I was not where I was supposed to be. I was not doing what I was supposed to be doing. I was not who I was supposed to be with. I was not where I was supposed to be. I knew that there was something more for me. I knew there was something greater for me to be doing. And I knew that I was supposed to be helping people in a different way than I was. I've always known that I wanted to help people reach their highest potential. I have always reminded them that they're so powerful and that they have what it takes, even if they don't think that they do. I am here to remind people that they are capable of doing the things that they think are, quote, impossible. But I'm also here to remind people that the things that they think are their negative traits or that they don't necessarily love about themselves, those are what make them unique. That's what makes them special. That's what makes them, that's what makes, you are put on this. If everybody was the same, what kind of world would we live in? It would be kind of boring. It'd be really freaking boring, actually. And that's why we all are so different and we're all so unique. And so, what we have to do in our human lifetime here on earth is figure out what makes us different and then like go and run with that instead of being so hard on ourselves about the things that make us different or the things that society doesn't think are great. We have to hone in on what those things are and then turn them into good things. So as opposed to, thinking like that you are so different than anybody else and nobody gets you, like that's a superpower. And you have to hone in on that and figure out what it is about that that's good. And then you have to hold on to that and stay true to that because you always want to be showing up as your authentic self, despite what anyone else says or thinks about you. Like, you do you. There's a reason that that's like a saying, do you, boo boo. Like, find your superpower and run with that. We're all here on this path to figure out why we are put on this earth, what we are supposed to be doing. We're all kind of in this like, what am I doing here? Like, what's the point? Right. And I'm here to help guide you and figure out what that is. And how I do that is using my intuition. So I tap into the collective consciousness and I listen to the energy that you are putting out into the world. And I tap into your higher self field to then figure out what it is that's holding you back that you might not be seeing. And I do this using my intuition. And it's such an incredible experience. If you haven't already booked a one-on-one session with me, 12 out of 10 recommend doing that. They've been so insanely helpful to the people that I've done them with. Just get clear on what it is exactly that they are here on this earth to be doing and what is holding them back from actually doing that. What limiting self-beliefs are you telling yourself on a daily basis that is stopping you from living your highest divine alignment? We all desire to feel fulfilled and to feel like we have a purpose on this earth. And the way that we do that is by honing in on what we're good at, honing in on why we love to do the things that we love to do, and then to do more of it. We're not here to clock in and out of a job that we don't like and vacation for 2 days out of the, or 2 weeks out of the year. Like, that's not what living is. Living is living in your divine purpose, your divine alignment, doing what makes you happy, waking up every single day, excited about the day, excited to help people in the way that you feel you are best at doing. And working in a corporate job, working, clocking in and out, that might be for you. That might light you up, but it's not like that for everybody. If it is, then you run with that. But if it's not, and you feel like you're in this pressure that society puts on us to like get a good job and go to school and make sure that you're making X amount of money and you have whatever the things are that everyone wants you to have, like, if that's not what you desire, then like, who cares what everyone else is saying? Who cares what everyone else thinks? Who cares what you, quote, should be doing? Like, do whatever lights you up and run with that. That is how you are going to be happy every day. That is how you are going to wake up excited for every single day. I've been doing this work on myself. I've been healing traumas that I've been pushing down and avoiding for years. And I've been skyrocketing my self-worth, my self-image, and I've been mastering the art of magnetism. And by doing this, I noticed last week that I have lost weight. And I haven't even been trying to lose weight. I have not changed my diet whatsoever. I've literally just been healing what's inside. So by healing the things that I had been holding on to for so long and pushing down and avoiding, things on my outside reality have started to shift and started to change for the better. I was in the gym last week and I was wearing this like 2-piece set that was last time I wore it was in November of 2022. And I remember being in the gym and I like had recorded myself. If you don't know this, I'm a personal trainer, group fitness instructor. I'm a I'm a certified personal trainer. I've been doing this for 10 years. And so I'll have videos of me in the gym with like a mic explaining how to do exercises, whatever. So that's what I was doing in November. And I was literally so self-conscious about the way that I looked. I hated the way that I looked in that moment. I was honestly like just super hard on myself and beating myself up and telling myself that I didn't look good and that I shouldn't be wearing this and like blah, 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 all this stuff. Just talking literal shit to myself. And you guys, when we talk literal shit to ourselves, our body is going to protect itself in the only way that it knows how. Because that negative energy, that negative self talk, limiting self beliefs that we are telling ourselves on a daily basis, it's attacking us. It's ruining our frequency. It's bringing us down. And why our body protects us and how it protects us in the only way it can is that it puts a layer of fat on our body to protect this negative energy from cultivating inside of our body and attacking our organs. It's pretty crazy what the mind can do. So when we start to shift that and we start to get better and we start to talk nicer to ourselves and we heal the trauma and we heal those limiting self-beliefs, our body is going to just like release, like let go and be like, oh my gosh, thank God. Like, and it's going to start to release that layer of protection because it doesn't need to protect you anymore because you're healing yourself. You're doing the work that's necessary to get in your highest divine alignment and to heal those traumas and to heal those limiting self-beliefs. And so it's going to let go of that fat. And this is what happened to me. So, like I said, not only am I an intuitive energetic healer, I'm a certified personal trainer. I've been coaching health and wellness for 4 years, and I've been in the fitness coaching space for 10 years now. And I decided, because of this realization that I had, because of the transformation that my physical body has made through this work, I'm going to combine all of my knowledge into one thing. And I've created this incredible program for you guys. It's 4 weeks long. It's called the Butterfly Effect. And what this is a 4-week program that is going to be 4 weeks of live Zoom calls. And we're going to be focusing on self-worth, healing traumas, reconstruction of neural pathways, and getting in the energy of magnitude. I'm going to provide one private one-on-one with me to get super clear on what's holding you back and to tap into that higher self energy and to heal whatever it is that you need to heal in order to move forward in your life and get into your highest divine alignment. I'm going to help you get super clear on your goals and what those realistic goals look like in that 4-week span. There's going to be a 20-minute phone call with me to intuitively channel what is best for you to be eating and what is best for you to be like how to work out and what to work out and how often you should be working out. Everyone's body is different. And that is why the fact that I am able to intuitively channel for you through your higher self and collective consciousness to like figure out exactly what is best for you is going to make such an insane difference in anything that you've ever done before when it comes to changing your outside physical appearance. So we will be working together one-on-one over the phone to figure out what that looks like for you each week. So you've got a call with me each week. On top of those live Zoom calls that are with the group that is in this program with you. So you have a community of people that are also doing this with you, which is amazing. Community is always like my favorite thing. I love getting people together that are all working towards similar things and just becoming a better, higher version of themselves. And that's just an incredible like room to be in. You know, you want to surround yourself with people, with like-minded people that are working towards becoming better. So And of course, the last thing is 4 weeks of a community support group. I'm going to have this in our Instagram group chat where you'll be able to get your questions answered and also share your transformations, your wins. Why? Why would you sign up for this? You can get unstuck, move forward in your life without the hindering of your past. We're going to transform your mind and your body. We're going to learn the art of magnetism and manifesting the life that you actually desire to live. And we're going to reframe your mindset and get rid of your limiting negative self-beliefs that are actually holding you back. Like I said, I have been doing this work myself for the last 6 months. And that is why I know that doing this with me is it. When you do something with somebody, when you are with a coach that's actually practicing what she preaches, it changes the game because they've been where you are currently. They've worked through what you're working through. And so they have the advice and the tools necessary to move you forward and move you through it and to help you through it and to tell you what you need to hear, whether it's what you want to hear or not. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear in order to move forward in your life. And when you're with somebody, working with somebody in that close proximity, you're going to quantum leap. You're going to get to where you want to go, to where you desire to be at a expedited rate, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Working with a coach, working with a mentor has been one of the best investments that I've made in myself because I have gotten to where I am at an expedited rate. The fact that I have lost weight and I look the way that I do without even changing anything has been crazy. I'm actually working out less now than I was back in November. Back in November, I was weight training 5 times a week. I was not listening to my body. I was pushing myself to do things that I didn't feel like doing just because I wanted to look a certain way. And the reality is that if I would have just tuned into my intuition and listened to what my higher self actually wanted me to do, I would have looked the way that I look now back then. I am now training 3 times a week in the gym. I do Pilates, I do yoga, but I'm listening to what I feel is intuitively right. I'm channeling for myself to figure out each week what I should be eating, how I should be fueling my body in the best way to make it look the way that I desire to look and how I desire to feel. I've been sharing my stories, my journey with you via Instagram and the transformation that I've made on Instagram. And I've been saying that I was going to put something out for you guys that would be sharing what I'm doing with you. And this is it. And the Butterfly Effect is going to be such an incredible program because it's not like anything I've seen out there before. And I know it's going to change a lot of lives. So if this is something that you might be interested in or you've been thinking about, or maybe you've literally tried every single thing under the sun and you can't seem to lose that last 5 pounds, or you just can't seem to lose weight in general, this probably is going to be 110% what you need. So why not give it a shot? If you've tried everything else, take a bet on yourself and invest in this because it is going to be the transformation of a lifetime because you are not only focused on your outside appearance, but you're focused on what's going on inside, which mind, body, and soul connection is a thing. And if you're not focused on what's going on inside and what's going on outside, you're not going to get to where you need to be. You're not going to fall into your highest divine alignment. With that being said, the link for this is going to be in the show notes. So all the details are going to be there. We're going to start in August on the 7th. So August 7th is when our first week will start. We'll be doing our one-on-one calls the week before that. So make sure you sign up for this. If this is something that sounds like you need to step into and you're ready to transform your body and your mind and get results that are actually going to last you a lifetime, don't hesitate. Do not hesitate. I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited to transform some lives and some bodies alongside of it. And I hope that you take the leap and invest in yourself, because you are so worth it. And you are worthy of living the life that you desire to live. And you are worthy of feeling your absolute best and living in your highest divine alignment. And I'm here to guide you to that. So thank you so much for listening. I really hope that you take a look at the show notes, check out the description. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out on my Instagram DMs. You know where to find me. I hope that I see you there. I hope that you decide to take the leap and jump into the butterfly effect. Chat soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this resonated with you, please make sure you leave a rating and review. Like and subscribe if you are watching on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Kayla Cakes, at KAELA_CAKES. Visit my website at MikaelaRyanFilar.com to find out more about my coaching services. All of these links are in the show notes below. Make sure you tune in for next week's episode. New episodes are out every Tuesday and Friday. Chat soon.